Jaffe Studios, this is Love My 419. I'm Jonathan Rodebaugh of VCollection in Sylvania, Ohio, men's clothing store, and I'm here with Steve Reamy and Sandi Eisenberg.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's your Sunday morning?
Good. So far, I need a second cup of coffee, though, I can tell you.
We're excited to have you here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. This is great. I know I'm excited to get into the topics.
Yeah,
This is gonna
big
be a
show
fun
today.
Yeah,
big
we
show.
got,
Lots of stuff.
Starting off with Pence's private party in Perrysburg.
Yes, Mr.
That almost got dangerous. I thought he was going to say something different.
Beep, 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 beep.
Little alliteration there.
Yes, he has no lips, though, folks. Keep that in mind.
Teresa Fetter's got a plan to pay for everybody's health insurance. And,
Which sounds good. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly. And then we also got a new insurance company from some Sylvania folk. And it's kind of like an Amazon of car insurance. So
I love
it. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And then lastly, we're going to visit with Sandi Brown of the Toledo Threat, the women's minor league basketball team here in Toledo. And they have a fundraiser coming up. For the team, and they're going to have a little men's basketball league. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
That ought to be fun.
So yeah, we'll be right back. This is Love My 419.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419, and without Love My 419, how would you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses, and things that make up the 419? So stop in to Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them for bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
More Love My 419 in a minute, but first we're here with Jeff Jack.
Hey, good morning. How's everybody?
Doing well.
It's nice to sit here with another retailer, you know?
That is
retailer.
true.
All right, yes.
Yeah.
Great company, great reputation.
Yeah, beautiful
much.
clothes.
Yeah, beautiful clothes.
It is great.
Cool stuff.
Look at
Don't you love my
Right.
frock?
Look at his frock.
You're frocked. You're really frocked.
I'm really frocked. I'm frocked.
That's what I've always said about
Yes.
you. Yeah. No, it's cool. But, you know, this is just another day. We're winding down the end of the summer. Unfortunately, kids are starting to go back to school.
Yes.
And it might be a good time for people to think about little details like we talk about periodically, like cleaning and checking, making sure your insurance appraisals are up to date. We've had, again, a little series of people coming in with losses. They've neglected to check their prongs and things like that. And we've been doing some replacements, and everybody's always going like this. I didn't know I was supposed to do it every 6 months.
Really? You're
You
supposed
go to
to
the dentist every 6 months, you get your jewelry checked every 6
Are
months.
you serious?
Heck yeah.
Even the insurance 6 months? No.
Not the insurance. I'm talking about the cleaning and checking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That's why we don't want you to lose it, because
But
it's
I don't
more
want to
fun.
lose it either.
It's more fun to buy new than to replace old.
Yes.
Just remember that.
It's also more expensive.
That's what makes it fun.
Well, this just
Fun
came
for
in,
Jeff.
and this is from Mindy, one of the housewives of Ottawa Hills. She says, my little 5-year-old is a little bougie. Could you do a diamond-crusted lunchbox?
Heck yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Heck yeah. I mean, if they want it, we'll make it.
Oh, let's see,
Yeah.
a diamond-crusted lunchbox for the bougie 5-year-old. Come on.
It's a little over the top, even for Ottawa Hills.
So make it on down to Jaffe's.
There you go.
That's
see?
it.
Hey, go down there, get your lunchbox.
Custom. There
Yeah.
you go.
And I'll even whip them up a peanut butter and jelly.
There you
Oh,
go.
look at that.
What a fine guy.
I love it.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barbershop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
You can't fade him cause he's already faded. You can't make him cause he's already made it. You can't hate him cause they already hate it. Better fall in line or witness of God's greatness. You can't fade him cause he's already faded. You can't make him cause he's already made it. You can't hate him cause they already hate it. Better fall in line or witness of God's greatness. This for the critics who exalt themselves. So out of line they can't draw themselves. Trying to trace me, dog, like they mean themselves. Tell them.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm here with Steve, Sandy, and myself.
Yes.
And who are you?
I'm Jonathan Rodebaugh.
There
I
you go.
love that.
Yeah,
Having fun?
I'm having a blast.
You're doing
And
great.
you're really
Thank
doing a
you.
good job.
doing
I'm
great.
very impressed.
Yes. He's had his time on the camera before. He's not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
He's not
Well, you're the
fooling
bigger
anybody.
man. So.
Well, yeah. Well, what goes good with ham is popcorn.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about the popcorn. You know, school has begun, okay? Okay, little kids, come in closer. Uncle Stevie. Okay.
Watch out for Uncle Steve.
You don't want cookies in your lunch. You want popcorn in your lunch. Think of all the friends you'll make at lunchtime, okay? The bullies might leave you alone, okay? So ask Mommy to stop by Rachel Michaels Popcorn, and you can get it free by saying, Mom, I love my 419. Okay, kids, this is Uncle Stevie. Bye now.
Did you buy a car from him?
Sure, this
From
kind
you?
face.
Oh, with that face?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, so what kind of stuff we got going on in the 419 right now?
Crazy. Feder has been making plans for health available to all statewide, but at what cost? This is interesting.
Well, I think her idea is wonderful. You know, single payer, you don't have to pay deductibles,
I
you
like
don't have
that
to pay
idea.
for this, you don't have to pay for that. But in the meantime, somebody's going to pay.
Right.
So it's either going to be an income tax increase, it's going to be some sort of tax increase, it's going to be a business tax, personal property tax.
Yes. I think it'll be easier on a lot of different providers to have one. I mean, I get the idea.
Well, I
You
do
know,
too.
one payer sort. I'm not opposed to that.
I'm a big fan of, for a little bit of time, I went off of just to see what it was like.
Right.
What is it like to have healthcare, or not have healthcare in a healthcare market?
Ooh.
So I did that, and I just paid myself.
Ah.
Which was great because you end up getting a 30 to 35% price break off any of the prices. The issue is most people don't know what their prices are. So you go to the doctor and the doctor doesn't have any idea what to charge you.
That's true too.
So I'm much more in favor of saying, why don't we kind of do this like old school, where it's like, you know, these are the prices, this is what it costs, and let's
Right.
just get
That's
rid of
what Toledo
insurance.
Clinic does.
All
They show Toledo Hospital is this, Toledo Clinic is this.
Yep, and then you go and you pay whatever it costs.
Right.
And just get the insurance out of, make insurance, like in your car, right?
Right.
On your car, you don't use your insurance to get the brakes done.
No.
You use your insurance if you get into a car accident.
That's true.
So same thing. I'm going to pay for my regular stuff, and if I get cancer, then that's what's insurance.
You might
Well, let's
have
hope you don't
something.
get cancer.
I
Right.
hope I don't.
Or take it
Right.
back to old school. I
Right,
could pay in
exactly.
produce. You know, and I can pay,
You
here's
barter.
some tomatoes and some kumquats.
47 cucumbers.
Yeah, here you go, Doc.
Right.
I love that.
You know,
Speaking of health-
that's when cucumbers were 3 for 10 cents.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of healthcare, we got ProMedica Toledo Hospital, among
Yes.
Ohio's best hospitals.
Yeah.
Yes, top 10 in the state. Well, Ohio is ranked highly performing in 3 adult specialties and 7 procedures and conditions. So, I mean, they are all around, you know, they know what they're doing.
They are. They're a great hospital.
They're a
they are
great hospital. And
They're a great operation. You know,
very
well
professional.
done.
Very
Yes,
professional.
Very well done.
And I quick little shout out, the NICU there. My oldest son was in the NICU for 3 months.
Oh,
It was,
wow.
he's doing great, awesome, but he was just super tiny. He was 1 pound when he was born.
Or that's like you can buy a chicken that weighs 3 pounds.
Totally, yeah. My wedding ring went around his ankle. It was.
Oh
it was
my
crazy.
gosh.
But
That's cute.
How old is he now?
7.
Oh.
So he's doing awesome, but you know, he spent 3 months there, and the care there was, he's as far along as he is because the care there was so
Yeah,
awesome.
their neonatal operations.
And their
fabulous.
adult ICU. My mom was recently there for, you know, almost 2 months.
Right,
and
yeah.
Right.
excellent care. So.
They do have long care.
Right,
Good
Yeah.
care too.
right.
Their only problem is they need to let their doctors spend more time with the patients
Well,
than
that's
regular
true,
office
too.
visits.
Right. Yeah, but
You know.
sometimes they got to get to house parties.
That's true. In Barrysburg for
Right.
the
Yes.
vice president.
Right.
And what about this part? And what the hell was this about? Okay, somebody tell me what
Well,
was
they
going
had a
on.
private house party, and they didn't want anybody to know, so nobody knows. But
mean-
you live in Barrysburg, so you could find out.
For
For-
Pence?
for
Was this
Pence?
for Pence?
Pence.
What? So you mean he snuck in here?
Yeah,
Well, I don't think it's really sneaking. I mean,
Really?
there's like 2
Well, he
limos
is a
and
Did he
a
tiptoe?
motorcade.
but he is a sneak.
Did he tiptoe?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, do you
I
think
don't
this
know.
was
He
just
could be a tiptoer.
Could be a tip.
Do you think this was just one of those things where we're just going to invite him just because he'll never come? Or do you,
Do
No,
we know?
I can assure you that
Yeah.
big money Republicans paid good money for the Republican Party. And, you know, Mark Wagner is now the chair, and he's going to run things a lot differently than John Steinbrück did. And he's going to end up raising lots of money, and Democrats are getting prepared for it.
Man, could you imagine you're in this undisclosed neighborhood in Perrysburg? Bobby, Sissy, and Mindy are outside
Yeah, and a
playing
zillion Secret
hopscotch.
Service guys running around.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the sharpshooters, you know, with the
On the
lemonade
roof.
stand. Could you imagine?
Checking the garbage.
Yeah, fine.
Secret
we
Service.
have our lemonade permit. We have our lemonade permit. Just leave us alone.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
All right, we're going to have to take a quick break, and we'll come back on the other side.
All right.
Nationwide Auto Finance wants to thank you. We are moving tons of vehicles and always restocking our inventory. Come see our cars, trucks, and SUVs, models as new as 2016 and miles as low as 20,000. Bring us your trade-in. Drag it, push it, pull it. We don't care how you get it here. We need your old vehicle, and you need a new one. For 20 years, we've been your buy here, pay here dealer, and we still are. Lenders are waiting to approve you. Bring us your trade-in. Bring us your valid license, latest pay stub, and down payment, and we will get you in a vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
You got that stuff on when they said bad stuff word?
She just...
Well, look who it is.
Oh, look how pretty you are.
It's the owner of Toledo Thread, Sandi Brown, everybody.
How are you? It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you as well.
Hi.
Pretty thing.
How are you?
Too lovely. Come on in.
Oh, thank you.
And you have very long legs. I
Yes.
hate you already.
Love My 419, brought to you in part by Amy's Cleaning Service, the Wonder Woman of cleaning. Feature your business now on Love My 419. Now back to Love My 419 on NBC 24.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Jonathan Rodebaugh here with Steve, Sandi, and Sandi with an I.
Yes.
And we're gonna get into Sandi's story here in a little bit. But first, we're gonna talk about these are the stories you know.
You need to know.
But first, these are the stories you need to know.
The 419 stories you need to know!
So talk about these guys from Sylvania. They're
Very
calling the
cool.
Sylvania Brainiacs
I guess.
that are shaking up the auto industry with EverQuote.
EverQuote is a EverQuote. You call, and they will give you transparent quotes on all these insurance companies for your automobile.
It's
That you understand what they're charging you, and then you look at your policies and say, hey, I don't like this company. I can do better here, there, and everywhere.
I think that's pretty cool, and they're from Sylvania.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
and
the coolest
all with terrific.
credentials.
yes.
Yeah, we're talking MIT and Harvard
and Yale
I
and
mean,
MIT
But
and MIT.
they are the largest. They operate the largest online marketplace for insurance shopping in the country.
so it's basically the Amazon of
Right.
car insurance.
That's
so
a good
you
way
get
to
to
put
go
it. Yeah.
and
That's
look
actually
through.
cool.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you'll be able to get apples to apples quotes because a lot of the car insurance out there is, come to us for the cheapest, and
Right.
cheapest isn't really what you want when
That's
you're talking
exactly
car
right.
insurance. You want whatever apples to apples is to
Right.
be able to protect you from
Right.
from flies and things that are in front of Sandi's face.
That's
right.
You need an insurance quote on fly in the puss there.
maybe we can get on EverQuote. And
Yeah. Let's see if I can get on there. Fly in the puss. Let's see. Okay.
Why did it fly? It was a nap.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. So we're here with
Sandi Brown.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
A
yes.
beautiful Sandi Brown,
And
tall
you're-
with very great long legs.
Thank you, Sandi.
And, you're with the Toledo Threat, the new semi-pro women's basketball team.
Yes. We actually just finished our second season, and we're pretty excited just to keep the ball going and each season progress and get better. Oh yeah.
That's right.
So how do you're sitting on the side of the bed one day and you decide, okay, I want to own my own women's basketball team. How do you do this?
Well, it did start with a vision,
Okay.
definitely for sure. It was more so a goal of mine, something I've always wanted to do, and finally had the time to do it. The league that we're actually a part of, the WBCBL, I played in this league, so it wasn't
okay.
too hard for me to get a team started. There's some perks with playing in the league as well that you get if you want to start your own team. But I just knew where to go, and I went, and here we are. Yes.
Wow.
And where'd you go? Where'd you play ball?
I played at the University of Detroit Mercy. For 4 years there. I played a little bit in Germany, in Cologne. I had a couple of WNBA tryouts here and there. Then I wound back up at the WBC VO.
That's cool.
And yeah, the rest is history. I'm just
Oh,
here.
I think that's wonderful.
Thank you.
If you're playing a game in Toledo, where would you play?
You would catch us at Rogers High School.
Okay.
We actually had the privilege to be sponsored by Toledo Public Schools this past
Wonderful.
season. And they gave us a pick of gyms, and we went with Rogers to ride the way from them winning the state championship. So yeah.
So that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
So you have a fundraising event coming up.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So we, in the off season, we're always looking for different fundraisers and different things that we can do to keep money coming in to prep us for the next season. We're actually hosting the first annual Men's Classic He Got Game tournament. Yes, it's next Saturday. It's actually going to be at Toledo PAL, the Police Athletic League. And we're super excited. The money for the teams that are coming in, there's so much buzz going around the city. A lot of the guys are interested. A lot of people ask, why guys? Why are you leaning towards men? I'm like, well, there's not really too much going around for them right now, and I feel like we could get a lot of feedback with that. So we're getting a lot of buzz, so we're super excited for our next season or next week.
Sounds great.
So how long does the tournament go for? And
It's a one-day tournament.
One-day tournament.
There's entry fees for the actual teams who are playing in the league, which is how we're kind of making the money from the fundraiser. But it's no charge to come in. We have like different vendors come into the tournament. It'll be all day. We have some local guests come in to dance and cheer. All of the above. So it'll be fun. Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
Now,
That's
will there be cheerleaders, and are they any good?
Because you used to be a
Hey, a bad herpes are not a good herpes.
Right. There are some cheerleaders who will be there. They're younger, so we have a couple like dancers here locally and different things like that. Different groups who are going to come in.
That's cool.
That's wonderful.
Entertain.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
So a fun day, a fun fundraiser, and lots to do.
Yes, definitely.
That's cool.
Definitely.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It starts what time?
Oh, it starts at 1 o'clock as of right now. The deadline to register for the tournament is Monday. So depending on how many more teams we get to register, that'll decide what time we start also. The more teams, the earlier.
Is there a website?
Yes. You can actually follow us on Facebook, Toledo Threat, Women's Professional. We're on Instagram as well. We do most of our promotions and marketing on our social network. You can go to the WBCBL.com to learn more about our team and visit our team site as well, and ToledoThreatBasketball.com. So yes.
Awesome.
We're all over.
Good.
Well, thank you very much, Sandy.
Yes.
It's
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure to meet you.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Wish you lots of good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Fire cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. So magnificent, it will ignite her passion. Its unmatched beauty expresses the power of your love. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire Cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
Welcome back to Love My 419 here with Sandy and Steve. I'm Jonathan Rodebaugh. Steve.
You know what? We've had so much fun on the show. And how do you think today? Like, you see all the back takes that it takes to make this show. So figure out, if you go on the app, Love My 419, you can see some of the things you would never get to see on television.
Or hear, because I didn't know we were still running when I made a faux pas.
Yes.
And I just found out now.
So there you go.
Yes. A lot of things going on in 419. We've got some footage of last weekend. I had a chance to be out on the patio at the Chop House and check out Casey and the Sunshine Band, and they were awesome. So we've got some highlights of that. Let's check them out.
I'm now 67 years old. What the hell happened? I can't even remember if that's the way I like it. You know, I gained a little weight and I thought, oh no, I might have to rename the band KFC in the Sunshine Man. So I'm trying to get back to my original weight of 7 pounds and 9 ounces. It's a good goal. Good goal. And I know there's some young kids out there, you're probably asking your mom, your dad, whoever you came with, who the hell is he? Well, let me just clear it up. I was your mother's instinct.
It was fun. I mean, Casey, hey, you know, shake, shake, shake your booty, you know.
Play that funky music.
Exactly, white boy. I love that. But, hey, talking about shaking your booty, you know, today's the last day of what has been going on all week, and we're talking about Toledo Pride.
Yeah.
And we've got the big Rainbow Brunch Crawl, which is going to be happening starting at 2 o'clock today. It's $5 to get a wristband,
Right.
and you can go to Wesley's, Georgie's, Manhattan's, the Attic, and Ottawa Tavern and do different samplings of breakfast and brunch type items. It's really, really fun. But I'm telling, hair and makeup was a little pissed at me this morning when I showed up to studio because I had glitter all over my face. So hey,
Well,
you know,
it looked good on you,
that's
though,
the joy
darling.
of Pride. So what are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
you look stunning. What did you wear, darling?
Oh, I wore a rainbow onesie.
I bet you that was fun going.
Oh,
to the
it
gym.
was something. Maybe we will, and maybe we won't have some shots of that. But anyway, we've got that going on. You'll see some footage, which was really fun, from Nick and Lexley, who are our correspondents out there. So we'll have that. And then we've got Nick's water plant slide show. Now, this is interesting. So he took a little dabble in television producing on his own, and he was out at the water plant. You've got to see this slideshow that he's got going on.
They were floating in algae?
Oh, if you want to call it floating, if you want to do that. So we're going to check out that clip because it's really, really funny.
I betcha. I betcha.
Nationwide Auto Finance wants to thank you. We are moving tons of vehicles and always restocking our inventory. Come see our cars, trucks, and SUVs, models as new as 2016 and miles as low as 20,000. Bring us your trade-in. Drag it, push it, pull it. We don't care how you get it here. We need your old vehicle, and you need a new one. For 20 years, we've been your buy here, pay here dealer, and we still are. Lenders are waiting to approve you. Bring us your trade-in. Bring us your valid license, latest pay stub, and down payment, and we will get you in a vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Welcome back one last time to Love My 419. I'm here with Steve and Sandy.
Hi, again.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
And it's our final thoughts.
It's our final thoughts.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
We were thinking, hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
We were just talking about Pride.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was great, right?
Oh my God, that parade.
Oh my God, it's getting bigger every year. It's nuts.
How many did you have this year?
So many, I
Really?
would say. So many.
Like ridiculous. And
It was
are you going to
great.
be at the brunch later on?
Oh, yeah, I'm
T minus
going.
and counting. I need
See, I
to.
got my casual. I'm ready.
Yes.
We're just going to go kick it today.
So what else is going on other than the walk? Like I think there's a run or something else that's going on, or
There
no?
isn't.
They already
No,
nope.
so we
just
did
the crawl.
So we did the Friday event, which goes to the Northwest Ohio Community Shares. Saturday all day we have a
Party.
full day festival, which is
Right.
crazy in the parade. And then today we do the
Brunch.
rainbow crawl. We work with all the businesses on Adams Street and make that happen. You notice it's all decorated with rainbow flags.
Yes.
So cool. So
Very
cool.
Off
So
the hook.
Very supportive.
Off the
It's
hook.
been awesome.
Yeah, and I'm so glad it was at Promenade this year too.
Yeah, right. Finally back on the
Yeah,
water.
back
right?
on the water makes a
Where it
big
should have been,
difference.
anyway.
Right. Right. So, and you were out and doing team coverage. You
exactly.
and Nick.
Yeah, and
How
you-
was
yeah,
that?
it
We
was
were all over the place.
Really fun. We've been running around all weekend, and it's just been overwhelming and exhausting.
Well,
and
you're
so
a natural.
exciting.
You're a natural.
Well, thank you.
You're a natural.
Miss Charm.
Can I borrow that coat though?
I know it's from Jonathan's store.
Isn't that gorgeous with that shirt?
Oh man, yeah, that's awesome.
Fancy.
Good.
Yes.
Well, cool. I'm gonna get over to the brunch then.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
see you in a
cool.
little bit.
See ya.
Yeah,
Thanks
see
for
ya.
stopping.
And then I guess we're going to be back with our final thoughts.
Yes. Do you have a final thought?
This is our final thoughts, right?
Yeah, I
am a
think I do
final
have my
thought.
final thought. Well, I mean, Pride was cool. I mean, the march
Right.
was great, and it was so nice to see everybody get along and mix. You had
See, that's it.
That's what it was about. I mean, that's what Pride is about. And to see all the people in the streets waving flags and the families and everybody just getting along and celebrating really showcases another positive in the 419. So
That's why Toledo is so great. They are very supportive.
very supportive.
You know,
very
when you
supportive.
don't really expect it because of a lot of stupid people that do live in
Well,
419.
there's that.
But you do see so many families and people out there and supporting each other and taking care of each other and having one's back. I think it's wonderful.
Right.
I love 419.
Yep. Jonathan,
Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time here today. This has been.
you were great.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you. I mean, this
very
is,
impressive.
Well, this has been fun. And don't forget to email ilovemy419@gmail.com to suggest other hosts that you would like to have come in.
And here's Jonathan Rodebaugh. Jonathan Rodebaugh.
Yeah, or somebody else that would like to do it.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. And don't forget, Nick Comives is back hosting next week, and we'll hear more about the water.
Well, I think you did a great job for an industrial engineer, Clothier extraordinaire.
Well, thank
You
you.
did
Rock
a
and
super
roller.
job. Rock and roller, musician.
Bartender.
Yeah, well, for you, for sure.
Exactly.
All right.
We'll see ya.
We'll see ya. Have a great week.